Hi, this is Julio from Dalcorp Data, and we've invited Hindu today.
Hi, Julio. Thanks for inviting me here.
Yeah, thanks for coming. So, Hindu is or was an intern, sorry, and now she's become a very sought after business analyst. She's been invited to basically go to Canberra and work, which is quite an amazing feat, knowing where she came from. I'm a humble Monash University business analyst graduate. But some of the things I wanted to talk to you about today, Hindu, was how do you do it? Like, for example, what were the things? What was your role with us at?
So I was interned in DCD, which is Dalcorp Data, as a business analyst.
Yeah.
And I was interned for 13 weeks and progressed.
Yes.
As a full-time.
Yes, you did.
Working for DCD.
Absolutely. Now, what skills did you gain working with us?
So basically, I can say I broadened my skill set working at DCD because I was tasked in various domains. One of the main skills for business analyst is written and documentation skills, because documentation writing skill is more prevalent in any organization in Australia.
It is.
And by working being an intern, I was tasked to write the user requirement specification documents, interviewing most of the interns and the CEO of the company, and get the requirements of the business and document specific to the stakeholders. And another thing which I gained was visualization skills. Like, because as we all know, one picture can talk 1,000 words.
That was visualization skills.
Visualization skill, which is most important thing most of the companies or organizations are looking for. Which is one of the major skills I gained from DCD, because I was tasked to do reports and build visualization models and presentations and problem solving skills. I was tasked to work in various projects where I had to deal with sensitive data, do the data analysis, and write the insights and findings so that how the business can be helpful for it.
Yeah.
And apart from that, communication skill. I know I'm good in communication.
You are.
But I think I learned more. One of the major things I learned was stakeholder management, and I have excelled in communication, how to talk to different peoples and how to build that rapport with different organizations or clients.
Yeah.
These are some of the core skills that I learned from DCD. I can specify.
Yeah, spot on. And one of the things that Hindu's not mentioning is that she's quite humble, because she did deal with a lot of health data, very sensitive data that was very complex. She simplified it for the business owners who were not technical, who were basically allied health professionals, and she dealt with it like a charm, like a very senior, very pleasantly surprised.
It was a good experience because coming from a data, because it was new for me to handle those healthcare data, which is too sensitive and too confidential. Julio helped me a lot. Learned a lot from him.
We all work together.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. What other questions do I have here for you? How do you think working with us can help you in your career progression?
So basically, before joining DCD, Dalcorp Data, I was more focused or more interested in data analyst roles. Because I'm more strained towards analytics field. I didn't much specify into business space but when I joined here as a business analyst, I broadened my skills. When I broadened my skills, I was more focused on complete analytics domain, like more focused on either it can be a government or healthcare domain, because due to pandemic, as we all know, healthcare domain has more demand in Australia, across the world. So it gave me an opportunity to learn different skills and broaden my skills, so that I think in my future, because I aspire to become a business analyst.
You're already there.
Hopefully one day.
Yeah.
I'm sure these skills that I gained from here and my previous experience would be leading me to my career progression.
Yeah, like again, you've been very humble. You are a business analyst, but what I think you're trying to get at is a senior business analyst.
Yeah,
Machine learning, probably.
Of course.
It's all good. So, I know that your communication skills is one of your strong points, both written and non-verbal or non-written. There's also the problem-solving skills that I'd like to mention that Hindu was quite good at. Tell us about some of the harder times working with us, because there was some challenges, wasn't there?
Yeah, there were a lot of challenges because working in a diverse team, people coming from diverse background, having diverse skills, just having a team collaboration, having a friendly team, so that working as a team is more efficient.
Yes.
Working alone.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm having a skill that another person is tasked to do, maybe I can help him.
Yeah.
That's how the team works. And
right.
Another thing is conflict management. I learned a lot in that conflict management, how to resolve conflicts, because when working at DCD, there were times because due to pandemic, as we all know, most of the times we got to work from home.
Yeah.
There were a couple of times I came to the office, but most of the time, majority of times working from home.
That's right.
There were like a lot of miscommunication
There was
or
a lot, yeah.
a lot of miscommunication or a communication gap, or we can say the things that I try to express, you taking in a very different way, or the other team members not understanding. So it was a good learning experience for me, how to tackle that and how to overcome that. And experience teaches you.
Yeah, it does. And that's the thing. Sometimes when we say one thing, it could mean a different thing to a user,
Right.
technical, non-technical, a stakeholder.
I think that's
word.
where the stakeholder management comes
Yeah.
into picture. Because if you're good at knowing the other opponent really well, the other person really
Yeah.
well, if that person is technical or not technical, so you express in that terms. Suppose to the development team, if I prepare a user documentation, I need to be too technical, very specific. But if I give a documentation to a CEO of the company, I should be surface level in that, so that it helps them make a better decision making.
Yeah, that's part of your technical and analytical skills. I wrote down some of your attributes, and yeah, definitely one of them. So, with dealing with some of our clients, such as sensitive data, and also with any up and coming interns or fresh graduates, what piece of advice would you offer them?
I would say just be confident.
Yeah.
Be really confident, you know things you don't know, but have a positive attitude and a can-do attitude. That is very important when you go into any organization. You have a learning, you manage you, or someone who's heading you has to be confident in you. That can't happen when I'm myself not confident,
Yeah.
And another thing is have a good collaboration, like, working in a team environment. Be more outgoing.
That's right.
Don't beat yourself, because sometimes though you are tasked alone, working in a team works better.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
be more of a team oriented rather than being single, and
Yeah, and look, I know that in uni there's a whole lot of things that encourage teamwork. It's real. It works in the real life. People make things happen, and this is something that I can't stress enough, that Hindu was a good example of collaboration and being a project leader, and also working on a day-to-day processes, which are not the most fun, I know, but,
I know.
but hey.
It's very challenging, but it's a good learning experience,
It is. Well, thank you for coming on board. I really enjoyed.
It's my pleasure.
I really enjoy looking to hear what you're doing in the future.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.